Attackers are constantly working to get their threats onto computers. One way they attempt to do this is by encrypting their malicious executables in such a way that they can evade signature-based antivirus detection. When antivirus vendors add new signatures to cover these files, the attackers re-encrypt their files again, and the cat-and-mouse game continues. Symantec Endpoint Protection 12.1 includes a feature called Insight that stops this method of attack in its tracks, effectively cutting off one of the favored tricks of malware authors. A piece of malware is only useful to an attacker if security vendors cannot catch it. Let's start out with a run-of-the-mill Trojan file. We're going to upload it to a file-checking website called VirusTotal. VirusTotal is a terrific tool for identifying malware. The site runs antivirus scans from 44 different vendors on any file uploaded to it. So let's upload this bad file to VirusTotal and see what happens. As you can see, most security vendors catch this with their antivirus scans because they have signatures for it. This malicious file is essentially of no use to a bad guy. Now, tools have been created to help the malware authors out. They can take one piece of malware and run it through a program to create a new file. This works in much the same way as mixing up a Rubik's Cube changes the overall look of the colors. The behavior doesn't change, but it will look completely different. And now we have a new file. Let's use VirusTotal again, and we'll see how this file does against security vendors' antivirus protection now. Malware authors don't often use VirusTotal, but they have equivalent services available to them, and they can keep encrypting a file over and over, testing it against these services. It worked perfectly. Not a single antivirus signature detects this threat now, even though it's functionally equivalent to the other version. The malware author now prepares to infect users with what he believes is an undetectable threat, making it look like a video game and uploading it to a web server. The good news is that Symantec Endpoint Protection 12.1 is more than just antivirus. With the Insight feature, the very tricks that a malware author employs can be used against them. In our scenario, the user has been led to the malicious web server and enticed to download what he or she thinks is a game. And as we've seen, because the malware author has disguised the file with an encryptor, the file can fool standard antivirus technology. But it can't fool Symantec Endpoint Protection 12.1. Insight recognizes the uniqueness of the file and throws up a red flag. So little is known about this file that Symantec Endpoint Protection 12.1 blocks it from being run. The trick that the malware author has used to get past virus signatures has backfired, stopping the threat in its tracks.